So became very clear, of course. And then, as we said at the beginning, you had your dry patch, your drought for 5 years.
Yep.
And you just weren't interested in guys in that period?
No. I was just getting on with my life. I wasn't, I realised that I wasn't going to be living and moving abroad with this guy that I wanted to do that before. Just getting on with everything else.
So you didn't want a relationship?
I wasn't even, had not worked out, it didn't even enter my mind.
Right.
I was just totally oblivious. If you walk on the street and see someone's handsome or fit, that's fine, but wasn't even Nothing. On my agenda. No, not at all.
So that was it. Would it be fair to say then for you it was relationships were just...
Yeah, if someone had asked me, I would have said, oh, if I meet someone, I meet someone.
But other than that?
No, other than that, no.
So you could have been single up until you...
Till I'm dead.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Spinster.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I obviously came along. And things changed because you had changed. I know her now, and so you had changed in that. Since that happened with your relationship with that guy who had an affair, and obviously you met somebody else after that, but you came to see that you had actually changed. What changed?
My focus.
Yeah.
Normally it's like, oh, I want to do this and have someone on my arm or have someone to love in my life. It just wasn't there. My focus was just on my career.
Okay.
Figuring out what I wanted to do in my career next, how I wanted to pursue that. And it
could I say that something in you had died, had changed?
Well,
your heart had closed?
It wasn't a conscious thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I'm swearing off them all and it was nothing like that at all. It just kind of dwindled and went.
Right.
Didn't see it.
Right.
I didn't see it, didn't notice it.
Right. Okay. So when I started to talk to you about the relationship bootcamp program, which is kind of like a 12-step program, and it's a complete relationship overhaul, mainly for those who are single and who've either been out of relationships for a very long time, or for those who can get into relationships but they never seem to work out, they don't seem to go anywhere. So people who know something's wrong but don't quite know what's wrong, or even if they don't know how to fix it. So this is a program where we kind of look at so many different areas to provide real change, with the ultimate goal, although I don't make that as a promise, to meet the right partner, to have a long-term, happy, committed relationship, if that's what the person wants. So you were presented with that, and what was your initial response?
I was a little apprehensive.
Okay.
I'd never done anything like that before. I'd never done any of these kind of well-being, self-help courses. Never in my entire life. So it was a new thing for me.
Yeah. And what made you decide to say yeah?
Well, I thought, you're very precise, you're very specific, you're very... You get results. In everything you've done, you get results. So I thought to myself, okay, you think that this could be something that I could benefit from. Yeah, if you think so, and you think you can work with me, it's worth taking that chance and doing it.
So there was trust there.
Yes, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And knowing how you are, what I've seen in other aspects of your career, I could see that you're not wishy-washy.
Yeah, I'm definitely not wishy-washy.
If you say this is what you're going to do, you're going to do this.
Yeah.
And also you're very disciplined. And as much as nobody likes to be that disciplined when you want to try and get away with stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need that discipline. If you've got an assignment due, you don't need them keep pushing the deadlines back, and eventually they say, oh, we'll give you an average mark. You want to get a good result. And I thought to myself, I think I can get a good result from you. So, yeah.
So what you had was trust?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I trusted you.
Yeah.
I trusted in what you said you were doing. You told me what the program was about. I trusted you that you thought I was capable of completing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it is, the relationship program is, you know, it's a big deal, because we're looking at so many different aspects of your life. It's not just about romantic relationships, but it's about how do you relate to people in general, to the opposite sex as well as the same sex, even to your work colleagues, even family, friends. Obviously the main focus of Relationship Bootcamp is to do with romantic relationships, and so even though you said your focus was on career and doing other things, I know you trust me, but why did you still say yes if men weren't a part of your life and you weren't even thinking? You saw yourself as being a spinster, so
for me,
yeah,
the ultimate was that I trusted you in what you did. I'm not going to deny that, and I'll say that till the cows come home. I did trust you, and I'm really grateful that I knew someone like you that could do this.
Yeah.
And what I think it was having I could see that you thought something was missing.
Yeah.
And to the point of me being changed. And from what I can see now is, it was like, yeah, I guess because I'd been so focused on these other aspects of my life, I'd left that little bit behind.
Yeah.
It had gone, it disappeared. And I maybe I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I'm wondering if you could see that I wasn't complete anymore. Something was lacking. And then obviously I do the program, I can find that area that is missing from me to complete myself again. And I think I do believe that's what happened.
Yeah.
I do believe that's what happened.
Yeah.
So having done the program, and over time building back these little bits that were missing to make me the same, I don't know, vivacious or wonderful person again.
I like that. So you could see for yourself that, because you'd always been in relationships and you wanted to be in relationships and you wanted to be married.
Yeah.
So then something that you put it back, way back on the burner.
Yeah.
And you didn't realise that actually was something that you did want.
Yes, I think I'd put it back on the burner and forgotten that the burner was still burning back there.
Yes.
You can put it on, you're meant to take it back and put it on the front burner again. But I was too busy doing whatever I was doing. I forgot that was still way back there. And you were able to bring that forward to the front again.
Because even, and I know I'm okay to share this, even when Zonya was doing the programme, you were very adamant, quite far in, very saying to me, I don't want a relationship, I'm not looking for a relationship. But then, you know, I'm quite very focused and
yes.
I could see things that she couldn't see for herself. So part of my job is to help her to see that. I can't tell her, she has to come to her own conclusions.
I did appreciate that as well.
Yeah.
You weren't telling me what to do.
No.
Yeah.
She had to gain some experiences for herself to gain more understanding of herself. I mean, would it be fair to say that you did lack understanding and awareness about yourself?
Absolutely.
Partly kind of disconnect, I would say quite disconnected.
Yeah, I was actually surprised.
Go on.
In areas where I think, oh, I actually like this. I actually think this is good. I think, oh, maybe I'm prepared to have a relationship. I didn't even think that was an option in my brain.
Right.
I know that you offer that kind of support for your clients, but that wasn't the reason why I came to see you. It wasn't the reason why I was seeing you. It was to gain some understanding and good communications with the opposite sex, with men and with anybody.
Yeah.
So, you know, I say maybe halfway through the program, it was like, oh, maybe I would like this.
Yeah.
And I was actually surprised.
Yeah. And a major turning point for Zonya was then when we looked at your main relationship, the man that you loved dearly, who had an affair. when we really looked at that, and we looked at, there were some blocks still there that it wasn't conscious. None of this was on the conscious level at all, but it was certainly there simmering underneath. Once we I helped Zonya see what was really going on, and literally it was quite extraordinary. It's like really the light bulb started to go off. And she felt the change, and she understood why she was doing what she was doing, why she kind of started to live a different way, why she effectively had cut men out of her life.
Yes, they were pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't any men in her life, really. Something just changed. Everything seemed to align, everything seemed to fall into place. And then what happened? When you became aware of, okay, that's in the past. Emotionally, Zonya had let go of a lot of stuff, of emotional baggage.
I was ready to go now.
Yeah.
I was ready.
She was ready
to go. I was ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah.